ask us that. And many people who haven't had an accident before, they get confused, and a lot of the time they get in state of shock and they don't know what to do. So I thought I'd make a video today to give you 6 simple steps or measures to take straight after an accident. After an accident, do not argue. Don't get into an argument. Don't try to debate whose fault it is and start arguing, no, it's your fault, or no, it's my fault, and no, you shouldn't have done this. There is no point. And if the other person is trying to be argumentative with you, simply calm them down by saying that, listen, look, we've had an accident, let's calm down, all right? Let's take our pictures, let's move to a safe spot, okay? And then we can discuss whose fault it is here, and really and truly, whose fault it is, regardless, even if it's clear cut your fault. You don't actually have to say, oh, it is my fault. Say, listen, if it's clear cut my fault, no problem. When you tell your insurance company, they will decide, let the insurance companies sort it out. So straight after an accident, step 1, do not argue, avoid the argument. If the other party or the other person gets too aggravated and gets threatening, you simply call the police straight up. Call the police straight away and say, listen, I've had an accident, but the other party is being very aggressive, and I'm scared, etc. And they should attend. In general, police don't attend after an accident if it's not a serious accident where there are life-threatening injuries or any broken bones and stuff. The police won't attend. Okay, the police will only attend. Let's say, for example, if the other party is not insured and stuff, and he admits it and he waits to hear it. Start off by taking images of the accident scene and of both vehicles or all vehicles involved. Ideally, try capture all the vehicles as the accident happened. Okay, if by chance somebody has moved their vehicles already, then no problem, you don't have to get into argument, just take pictures straight away. Make sure you take pictures of the number plate and of the damages, back and front, okay, of all vehicles. Very, very important. You don't have to start recording them and stuff, but yeah, if you want to make a video, you can do. Anyway, you can make a video of the accident scene. You don't have to put it on their face and I'm recording you, admit your fault. You don't have to do none of that. Just simply, if you want to take a video and take some pictures. Very, very important, because later on down the line, if there's any issues, at least you've got those images to prove the accident. A safe spot. So if you're in the middle of the road, there's no point you dealing with the whole matter middle of the road. Okay, pull up to the side. Obviously, if you're on an A road or a motorway, naturally I'm assuming you'll pull up on the lay-by. But yeah, if you're on the main road, pull up on the curve, get to one side so the traffic can continue to move, so you are safe as well. There's been instances that we've dealt with clients now. They were exchanging the details on the main road. They didn't move the vehicles, and guess what happened? It caused another accident straight away. So it's very unsafe to leave your vehicles right in the middle of the road and try exchange details and stuff and try take pictures and stuff. Even though I said earlier, take pictures ideally, yes. If you can quickly take some pictures, ideally take it. But if it's not safe, don't. Move your vehicle, okay, and then take the images. It's no problem. Exchange details. Make sure you try get the full name. There's new laws in place now. You need to ideally try get the full name. If you can get pictures of the insurance certificate, if they give it, you can give it. If they give the insurance details, take it. If they allow you, they don't have to. If they allow you to take a picture of the license, you can do. You don't have to. They don't have to, and you don't have to get that as well. All your job is to do is basically get their name and stuff. If previously you've managed to get a picture of the driver without getting into an aggravated situation, it's fine. Just get it done. So bottom line of it is, make sure you exchange details, get their name, get the number plate, And then if you can, ideally try to get the insurance details, try to get their address. Okay, very important. All right, but if they're hesitant and they don't want to give you their address and stuff, do you get it? Just say, all right, then can you just confirm your name and show a proof of ID, please? I want to take a picture of your ID. Just show me something I know it's you. Do you get it? And then I'm assuming maybe earlier you would have took a picture of them anyway, just in case later on if they deny that they wasn't driving or they reported stolen stuff. Okay, so in hindsight, if you've got no suspicions or doubts, all you're doing is simply exchanging details. Give them your details and you take their details. Assess yourself. Number one, are you okay? Are you fit enough to drive? If you're feeling dizzy, if you're not feeling well, call ambulance straight away or call a friend to take you to the hospital. Okay? If you feel okay physically, then assess your vehicle. Is it safe to drive? If you feel the vehicle is not safe to drive, don't drive it home. Contact your insurance company or like a local recovery company and get your vehicle recovered to the nearest garage or to your house. Once you're safe and sound at home, now you can decide. You can either contact your insurance company directly and basically report the accident, but we would always recommend that you contact an independent company like ourselves for extra additional advice and support, a company that you can trust. Of course, you can trust us and feel free to call us anytime if should you ever need us. We're here to help. Just because you call us, it doesn't mean you have to sign up to our services. It doesn't mean we're going to charge you. We don't charge anything anyway. Our services are free. But before you contact your insurance, get some extra additional independent advice. The reason being is sometimes depending on the way you report it, you could maybe lose the case and make it out to be your fault when it's not. Or sometimes the other party may have made you believe that it's your fault when it's actually not. So when you contact someone like us, we will give you independent advice that even solicitors and your insurance companies won't give. We'll go through everything with you directly, okay, and independently, and let you know how you should report the accident the proper way. Make sure we get your story straight. One more step that you must take, okay, and we advise it a lot, okay. After an accident, regardless whether you are planning to make an injury claim, regardless if it's your fault or not, we would highly recommend, even if your injuries are not major, even if you've got minor pain, we would highly recommend that you contact your GP straight away and let them know you're involved in the accident. And if you're feeling pain, then let them know what pains you're feeling. If you're not feeling any pain, just let them know you're a bit shaken up, and should you feel any pain, you will contact them. The reason for that is, if you report it straight away, it strengthens your case, or it comes into your benefit, your advantage, should you need to make a claim in the future. Whether it's 1 week later, whether it's 3 months later, whether it's 6 months later, the record will be there. You actually have up to 3 years to make a claim. So as long as you report it to the GP straight away, if not in the first day, second day, third day, just within the week, ideally report it no matter what happens. If you don't get a chance straight away, right? If you don't feel like it, and whether you decide to make a claim or not, just make sure you report it to the GP. Let them know of what happened, and if you have any passengers, get them to report it as well. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you need us, we are here to help. It does not cost you anything. We don't charge you any fees. There's no hidden charges. All our fees are covered by our panel solicitors. So no matter where you go, your solicitors will be charging you anyway. Whereas when you use us, you get that extra additional support.